It is Sand in the Streets Volleyball Week. The preparation is underway already. Visiting with Tiffany Baldwin here today on a special edition of Litter Media Live. We're going to talk about the events coming up Friday as well as Saturday, all just ahead. But first, this from Classic Brands. Sand in the Streets, the volleyball event takes place on Saturday for the competition, but the fun starts earlier in the week, doesn't it? You've got a Friday night event this year, and so in order to make this happen, you have to shut down the streets right in front of the courthouse. So tell us about the setup for Payne Street.
So Friday morning at about 7 a.m. is when the sand starts getting dumped onto North Payne Street. So from then until about noon on Sunday is when that block of North Payne Street between Main and 2nd will be blocked off to traffic.
I'm kind of surprised that you're able to start on Friday to make that happen as opposed to needing an extra day.
Yeah, no, it goes down pretty fast. So the trucks and the semis that are hauling the sand in for us, they have everything pretty much loaded up on Thursday night so that they're ahead of the ball game, and then they dump it and then we spread it and even it out. And that goes a lot quicker than you'd think. So maybe by 11:30ish, we'll probably be able to start setting up our courts. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For people who have never seen this before, can they come down and watch the setup?
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Yeah. We might give you a shovel. No, I'm kidding. Feel free to come down. Yeah, we'd love to have you spectate.
Yeah. Now, once everything is in place, what time does everything start on Friday?
So Friday night. So I'd like to say this is the first year that we've made this into a 2-day event. Mm-hmm. So up until now, the past 3 years, it's just been on Saturday. And I think we got crazy and decided to make it into a 2-day event. So Friday night starts at 5:30 p.m. With Battle on the Beach. And then after Battle on the Beach starts Beach Fest at 7:30, and that will go till about 10:30 on Friday.
So this is different than last year and the previous 2 years prior to that, where you had the competition event and then your Beach Fest.
Right.
So that's taking place on Friday night.
Yes.
The Battle on the Beach, who's involved with that?
So we wanted to find a way to involve our schools. The kids cannot play that are on the volleyball team because it's volleyball season.
Right.
So the coaches have created teams that are comprised of the parents and family members of the high school volleyball players. Mm-hmm. So the parents are playing each other, and it's actually for a chance to win $1,000 to go back to their child's volleyball program.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
that gets people involved. They
Absolutely.
get inspired by money. Now, I know a lot of folks realize opening night for football is also Friday, but not everybody goes to a football game, and you've given them an opportunity to do something completely different.
Absolutely. It's nice to have options when you're in the downtown or in our town. And like you said, not everybody goes to the same event, so we all have had to make decisions at one point in time in our lives. Do I want to do this or do I want to do this?
Sure.
So
yeah.
It's the same thing. But also, Downtown Chillicothe has also partnered with the city school system to help them make their event Friday night a success as well. So a lot of our downtown businesses are participating by what they did was gave gift cards that they will raffle off at the game on Friday night. So that'll be kind of cool. Lucky winners will have a chance to come back into our downtown and shop.
Yes. Now, this week, by the way, is opening week for the Cavaliers as they take on Bloom Carroll in football Friday night. And we'll have special guests coming in to talk about the Friday night events that will take place over at the intermediate school as well as at the Obadiah Harris Family Athletic Complex. So there's a lot of tailgating and everything that's going to be going on to start at the beginning of that. So that'll be a separate conversation for a separate time. But meanwhile, you'll be heavy into your event on Friday night.
Correct. Yeah. And also on Friday night, in addition to the $1,000 that we're giving out, We also have 2 iPads that we're going to raffle off to high school students. So they can enter their name and their phone number for a chance to win an iPad, and it'll go to 1 girl and 1 boy. They do need to be present in order to win. And we're going to call the names at 8:30 during the Beach Fest. And there's also a TV that we're raffling off. So anybody can sign up for the TV. And again, that'll be called at 8:30. So just kind of a way to hopefully bring in some more people for a chance to win an item.
Is this TV like the TV box set we used to have when we were growing up? Or is this a nice, big, giant flat screen?
Yes, nice, big, giant flat screen.
Okay, we like hearing that. Saturday is when the competition really takes place between, you've got some people who put teams together, but then we got ones that are playing for some cash prizes.
Right. So we have 3 divisions. We have recreation, we have competitive, and we have open. This year with the recreation league, we were able to double the number of teams. Again, as I had mentioned in our previous conversation, we started out with just 15. Was it 15? 15 teams. No, I can't remember how many teams. 16 teams.
Fewer than what you have
now. Yes. And then we doubled it because registration was sold out in 5 minutes. So we have 32 recreation teams this year. We have 8 competitive and we have 8 open. So cash prizes with those 3 divisions. Competitive is playing for a chance to win $1,000. Open is playing for a chance to win $3,000. And then the recreation, they still get a cash prize, and it's $250, which was the registration fee. So it'll cover the registration fee.
And if you've got how many players on a team? 6 players on a team?
Well, they have to have 4, but they can have 1 sub, so up to 5.
Okay, so you're talking about more than $50 a person.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, it is.
That's worth recreating for a 20-minute game.
I agree, right?
And then comes cleanup.
Yes.
And so from what we have learned in the previous 3 years is sand is dumped on Friday, and then it's cleaned up, and you don't know that it was even there come Monday or even Sunday afternoon.
Yep. By noon, the streets are drivable on Sunday. It's amazing. That's probably what you should come see. Instead of the dumping of the sand, you should come down and watch the cleaning up of the sand.
Yeah, the removal. There are grains going everywhere, I'm sure.
But I mean, it's amazing how fast it's done. Yeah.
These guys know what they're doing.
They do. Well-oiled.
And I imagine after they've done it 3 times, now this 4th time will be a piece of cake.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anything we have missed here? I mean, do you need volunteers to help in any fashion yet?
I will never turn away a volunteer. Where I can always use volunteers. Right now, we need court rakers for not the recreation team, but it's for the open and competitive. So I will always take a court raker, and I will always take help with either setup or cleanup of the event. That's kind of where we struggle the most. And anybody can reach out to me. My information will be, I'm assuming, on the screen flowing through at the top of this conversation. But also, I want to encourage people that this is a family-friendly event. So bring your children, and we will have toys for them at Beach Fest. We throw a bunch of toys into the sand. We've got balls and buckets and sunglasses, some fun things for the kids to do. And also, we encourage you to bring your beach chairs or your folding chairs, whatever, so you have a place to sit if you want to during the Beach Fest and during the volleyball play, too. You can bring it down for that as well.
You know, one thing we've not mentioned is if you're a Zach Brown fan, you want to be there?
Absolutely, yes. The band is a Zach Brown tribute band. They're coming from North Carolina, and they're phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal. You'll really enjoy them, so for sure.
And what time will the band be playing?
7:30 on Friday.
7:30 Friday.
Yes.
All right, very good. And I interrupted you.
No, you're fine.
Anything that we've missed?
No, I think we've got it all. Yeah. I think you've hit all the high points.
If you have questions, reach out and get a hold of Downtown Chillicothe, Ohio, and of course Tiffany Baldwin as well. Thank you for coming in, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
She'll be frazzled come Sunday,
I'm
sure. Thanks for watching this edition of Litter Media Live.